Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So today is going to be all about the Inside Maxis live stream for October 26, 2021. There wasn't too much to talk about this time around, unfortunately, but let's talk about it anyways. The first piece of info that they revealed is that there is going to be an art piece coming to the game sometime in the future by Brazilian artist Solano. So yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, we need more paintings in my opinion. So yep, that's another one that's going to be coming to the game sometime. They haven't announced the date for that yet. Next, they had the two segments with Latin American players, as well as Tom from Special Effect. There's no new info in those parts, so just feel free to watch those at your own leisure if you'd like to. So we move on to The Sims 411, where they bring up some frequently asked questions and concerns. And the first thing they actually addressed was a petition related to mobility items and wanting them in The Sims 4. And it's kind of strange how this segment kind of works, because in a way, I guess they confirmed that disabilities are coming to The Sims 4. Sort of, maybe, probably. But it is at the top of their minds, and they did notice that petition. But by the sounds of it, yes, this stuff would be added to the base game for free. You would not have to pay extra money for these. Next, they revealed a new type of update system that is coming to The Sims 4, which is called Sims Delivery Express, or SDX for short. I was really confused at first about what the point of it is, but it's going to deliver bite-sized amounts of free content to our games without having to actually install patches. So these can include like 1 or 2 build mode items, or create a sim items, or even small bug fixes that aren't all that complex. I'm still kind of like, well, why not just stick to patches anyways? But I guess if this is a way of working around how on console in particular it can take longer to get patches approved, and also a way of getting bug fixes out to us faster, even if smaller ones, then I suppose I am all for this. The next question is one that I was really hoping they would answer. Do you have any plans to refresh any other expansion or game packs? Interesting, stuff packs are not included in that question, so I guess maybe stuff packs will never get refreshed. We'll see. But they were pretty coy about this. They were saying, well, we're just gonna keep it a secret for now, so you'll just have to wait and see. I think this is kind of like when they use winking emojis on Twitter. That's like, yeah, they're gonna be coming, just eventually. We're just not ready to say anything for sure just yet. I guess they're just not quite ready to like show it yet, just because it's not far enough along in development. Next, they answered, why do we release content from packs into the base game? So for this answer, they very specifically focused on representation, not things such as when they brought calendars into the base game out of seasons. So they were talking about how they've received feedback about with hairstyles, there's ones that are gated behind DLC that are good for representation that is not in the base game, so that's why they're doing that. And they did show one hairstyle to jump much farther ahead in the live stream, where they're taking a hairstyle out of toddler stuff and patching that in for everybody. So I do understand, yes, it's great that they do want to get more representation in the base game, but I think they should just stick to creating new hairstyles, which they are doing, but also, like, if they do want to have some kind of version of packs hairs that are in the base game, then just do like an edited version of it, so then you're not taking an item entirely out of a DLC, but then you're still having something that is sort of new for everybody. Kind of like, say, when you download a custom content hair that looks pretty similar to one that's already in the game, but it has like some strands to it, or it curves or parts in a different way than the one that's in the game, like that. The Sim Gurus also confirmed that the missing window from the Industrial Loft Kit is finally coming to the game towards the end of November. Oh my goodness. I think something needs to change behind the scenes. I'm not sure what, but Yeah, it took basically 3 months for them to put in this one window. But it's going to be given to everyone for free, which I find kind of interesting. I guess maybe that's just their way of apologizing for it not being in the kit in the first place. So I guess I can deal with that, though I can definitely see some people strongly disagreeing it because it is kind of like taking something out of the DLC, except this one was not already in the DLC to begin with, unlike that toddler stuff here. The last reveal for this live stream was scenarios. This is a feature that's coming in a base game update sometime next week. So it will be added to the main menu, this new scenario button, and there's 2 that will be available at the launch of this feature: making money and finding love after a breakup. There will be more later, including some limited time ones. The one that SimGuruDuck previewed is making money with the theme of fortune. So, with this one, it seems fairly simple, though it would take a long time to complete if you don't use any cheats. So there's step 1, move to a new place and start off without a single simoleon in your bank account. And then step 2, question mark, and then step 3, profit. Become a millionaire. Household funds will be set to 0 simoleons after moving into a lot. At launch, unfortunately, these will be restricted to starting a brand new save, but later on you will be able to do these in your existing saves. Depending on the scenario that you're doing, there may be certain household requirements that you have to follow, but in this case there aren't any. In the case of this particular scenario, you still have the option of having your house furnished or unfurnished. Though, of course, since you are starting with 0 simoleons, once you go into live mode, if you do the unfurnished option, you can make the challenge even harder for you. When you're in live mode, there will be a little reminder in the top left about the scenario that you're currently doing, and once you've completed that scenario, you will have some sort of little celebration and get some satisfaction points to spend in the rewards store. SimGuruDuck also confirmed 2 more scenarios that are coming in the near future, which are Too Many Toddlers and Perfectly Well-Rounded. The toddlers one sounds kind of intriguing to me. But overall, I don't think this sounds all that interesting. Like, it doesn't really add anything new. It's just sort of a way of having challenges officially in the game without us having to come up with ones ourselves. I guess I could compare this to the scenario mode that I played a little bit of back in the day on SimCity 2000, where you're thrown into a pre-built city and you have to deal with some sort of disaster, and sometimes they were actually based off of real-life events that happened, and you have to solve the problems there, and then once you've done that, well, then you've basically beat the mission. So that's pretty much it for this live stream. So overall, I would say it's pretty meh. It was nice hearing from Latin American players, but in terms of the news about the future content, it was just whatever. Not really that big a deal in my opinion. And it's just, well, is this how we're gonna end the year? Hopefully not, because they did say there is going to be another Inside Maxis live stream where they will go more in depth about that Sims Delivery Express system. So maybe there could be one other thing revealed alongside that. So at this point, what we know is happening with the 2 remaining base game updates for 2021 is that the next one will bring in scenarios, and then the one after that will bring in the Industrial Loft window. It might also start that Sims Delivery Express system, because I think we might end up getting some new Create a Sim items before that mystery Create a Sim kit comes out, since we had that with the previous 2 kits that came out that were related to Create a Sim. So that could be like how they test out this new system. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So real quick, I just want to say a big thank you for nearly 30,000 subscribers, because we're less than 100 away at the time of recording this video. So I'm really grateful for all of your support over the years, and I do feel pretty good about my content lately. I just feel better about it overall. But with that, feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this Inside Maxis, and be sure to subscribe if you would like to keep up with my latest gaming content, including life simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!